Hi, it's Brian here, and first of all, I just want to thank you for taking the time to look at this short video. It'll take a few minutes, but I promise it'll be well worth your time. What I want to introduce you to today is a unique service that I've decided to offer to business owners because of some of the things that I see happening out there today, and because of a system that my team and I have been working on for over 6 months now, that is going to address the critical need for business owners to be able to build an online presence that is going to bring on average a 30 to 40% increase in revenues when it's introduced into their business. Now, I know that's a pretty brave statement, and it's not something that you're used to hearing every day because I know all the rubbish that you get pitched every day. I've been managing internet marketing companies for a long time, and I've also been developing systems for a long time. And so these are some of the reasons why I'm putting this service together today. So I hope you enjoy what I'm about to share with you. Now, before I get started going through the service, I want to show you my commitment to your success. And there aren't too many people out there that would do this for your business. But anybody that becomes a client of mine, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to build an iPhone app for your business, and I'm going to build an Android app for your business, and I'm going to build both of those for free. Now, if you were to put a price on those out there, they would cost you in the region of 3,500 each. So I'm basically putting 7,000 on the table here first, guys. This is the commitment I'm going to make. I have no problem doing things. And just so you know, the reason why I'm going to do these two particular things is because they're part of the strategy that we're going to implement for you in terms of being able to do viral marketing. So what I recommend you do now, guys, is stop this video, go get a cup of tea or coffee, get a pen and paper, because even if you don't do business with me afterwards, what I'm about to share with you are things that you should be thinking about for your business and things that will benefit your business. And even if you don't like my accent or the colour of my shirt or my eyes, then you don't need to do these with me. But they are things that you should consider doing for your business. So switch it off for a minute, go get your cup of tea or coffee or a drink of water, a pen and paper, and then let's get stuck into this. Okay, I want to share with you now the components of this service, this unique service that I'm putting together and that I want to offer a certain number of clients to come on board with me. Now, there's a number of areas that business owners need to focus on if they want to build a successful online presence. But not only that, if you want to dominate locally for the services that you provide, then what I've incorporated here are 5 things that I think are really, really crucial. And these are the 5 components of my service that I'm going to offer my clients. The first one is online presence project management. I see a lot of stuff going on out there today, and I'll discuss that with you in a minute. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not going to be like a lot of people. I'm going to tell you the truth here. Now, the viral marketing platform and the mobile marketing platform are 2 things that you must have if you want to build a successful online presence and take advantage of the explosion that's happening in social media and the amount of people that are on different social media sites. So what I've done is I've built 2 technologies here. My team and I have built 2 technologies here that we're going to include in this service as well, and I'll go through those with you. The fourth thing here is an authority package, because one of the things that people always look for is, are you the authority in your area for the services that you're providing? The reason I've included this is because I think it's important. If you want to dominate locally, you've got to present yourself as the authority in your niche. And I've got a really, really special way of doing this for you that is going to have a huge impact on your business. This one service alone would be worth 2 or 3 times what you're going to be paying for this entire service. And the last thing I have included here is a reciprocity package. And I'll talk to you about that later because you're probably saying, what in God's name is that? I won't talk about it now, but I will talk about it in a few minutes to you. So that's it, guys. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start from the top, and we're just going to spend a few minutes on each of these. Now, the first component of my service that I want to talk to you about is the project management of your online presence for you. Now, I suppose the best way to explain this part of the service is have you ever felt like this guy here? You're trying to run your business on a daily basis, you know, whether you're a dentist or a plumber or a hairdresser or a furniture sales company or whatever else. Um, but you're trying to run your business daily and you've got all these things coming at you from internet marketers. And the biggest problem is you don't know what's right and what's not right for your business because you're not an expert on any of these things. Now, the one unique advantage that I have, I suppose, is that I've been managing internet marketing companies for the best part of 15 years. And I've also been designing systems for about 20 years. All of this stuff to me is second nature, and there's nothing that I don't know about internet marketing services. And that puts me in a very unique situation to help you. I know everything about their price plans. I know everything about the products that they try and sell, and I'll quickly be able to determine whether the service is good for your business or not, and whether it fits in with the strategies that we want to put together for your business. And there will be some services outside of this particular service that I'm going to provide that you're going to need for your business, and you may be using some of these services already. And I said at the start that I'm going to be very honest with you here. Now, it saddens me to say this, and again, I want to make sure you understand, right, that there are some great internet marketing companies out there that do fantastic jobs for their clients. But what I've noticed in the last couple of years is that there's a lot of new people come into the market and they kind of left their ethics behind them when they came in the door. There's a lot of scammers out there. I see a lot of overcharging going on out there. I see a lot of overnight experts who bought a course last week and now they're an expert telling you what you should do. And, you know, there's a lot of chancers out there. And I don't want to see any of these people getting anywhere near you. That's the bottom line for me. You don't have time for this rubbish, but at the same time, you need to build an online presence and you know that that's important. So what I want to do is make sure that you don't get caught out by any of these people. And when I'm in your corner, I guarantee you none of these people will get near you. Now, the next two components of the service I want to talk to you about, guys, are probably two of the most important things that you can do for your business moving forward. Now, we've all heard about the explosion of social media sites and the number of people that are on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and all these places every single day of the week. Well, what we need to do, and probably what you're not been told by internet marketers too much is, I'm going to give you a quick statistic here now. And then I'm going to move on quickly because I am very conscious of your time and I don't want to take up a whole lot of it today. But at the same time, I want to let you know what's going on out there. If you look at Google and then you look at social media, here's two numbers for you. Google is about 6 to 8% of all the prospects that you could be reaching on a daily basis. And you're probably spending, of your online marketing budget, you're probably spending a good 85 to 100% of that budget on trying to attract people from Google. And meanwhile, on the other side of the fence, there's a 92 to 94% of your prospects on social media sites every day, and you're not getting your message out there in front of them. And that's what I want to change with this service. I want to start getting your message out there to the 92 to 94% of people that are on social media sites. They're on Facebook, they're on YouTube, they're on Twitter every single day of the week, and they're just there waiting to see your message. And currently you're not getting it out there. And I'm not talking about having a Facebook fan page or having a Twitter account or a YouTube video. I'm talking about effective advertising, and I'm talking about viral marketing campaigns that are going to work for you for the long term and build you a sustainable business. So with that rant over, I'm just going to move on, guys, now. What I want to do is I'm going to show you an example of our viral app. This is a particular viral app that we put together, and it's for a kitchen company. Now, it doesn't matter whether you're a cosmetic surgeon, a kitchen company, or a hairdresser. Now, this strategy will work for you. So don't get caught up on the fact that it's a kitchen company example. You just need to replace the offer that's on the top part of this with whatever valuable offer that you could make for your business. And that's what's going to kick this off. So I just want to spend a couple of minutes going through this now, but I'm going to go through the strategy and you'll get to see exactly the thinking behind what we put together here. and how we're going to use this to grow your business and grow your revenues in the future.
I just wanted to take a minute to go through our viral app, which is in the kind of, it's at the center, it's the hub of our whole system, and it kind of pulls everything together, all the different strategies and all the different tools together to make this such an effective system. So at the top here, what you see is we've got a £1,000 voucher for your dream new kitchen, and they can win that on a monthly basis. Now you can have any offer you want up here. I suppose what I would say is that the better the offer, the better the results you're going to get, because the more people will sign up for your campaign. Um, Underneath that, then we're going to have your branding, and that will either be somewhere around here, or it'll be in the message down here. Um, and underneath that, again, what we have is a scarcity, so that people um, get the perception that this is going to run out soon, so I must take action. And that's very effective as well to have in any campaign is scarcity. Um, and then the real powerhouse here is the viral sharing that goes on in this section here. And this is where people either share on Facebook, share on Twitter, or share through SMS messages in order to enter the competition. And once they do that, what happens then, right, for Facebook, I'm just going to talk about Facebook here, is a message like this gets posted on all their friends' walls on Facebook. So let's say a person comes here and they go to share it, and they've got 135 friends on Facebook. Well, you've just reached 135 people with your offer, and this offer here can be different than the offer you have here. We control what this offer is. So this may be just a coupon for £100 off your next visit, or whatever you want that to be, that message there. Or it can be the same as this message up here, in which case they enter the competition and then they now share it with their friends. So that is what a viral app does. It gets people working for you to share with all their friends and all their contacts on these various social media platforms, and that's where all the power comes in. I hope I've explained that well enough for you. Um, so anyway, after they share it, there will be another page that pops up, and that's where we collect um, their email and phone number, and we thank them for entering the competition, and we let them know that if they enter their email phone number, we will contact them to let them know if they've won the one, in this case here, the £1,000 voucher. Um, so also included in here, we will have a survey page as well, which will ask them whatever questions you want for your business in order to, again, fine tune them into understanding what type of customer they're going to be and what kind of a product that they're looking for. So all of that is integrated into our viral app, and this is the most powerful tool that you will see or you will use for your marketing.
Now, I hope that gives you some idea of the power of what we're going to be introducing to your business for you. And as I said earlier, guys, you can apply this to whatever business you're in. So whether you're a roofer, whether you're a cosmetic dentist, whether you're a furniture or a decking company, it doesn't matter. As long as you have something valuable to offer to kick this off at the start, then what you're going to be doing is you're going to be building a valuable asset for your business. And from that asset, then our back end marketing system is going to do all the hard work and heavy lifting for you. And it's a really exciting strategy. And if you make this one service here part of your strategy, then what you're going to be doing is you're going to be adding an additional revenue stream that's going to bring in somewhere in the region of 30% extra to your business. So now, don't hold me to that until I get to look at your figures and your numbers and your business. But I would be shooting for that number, around 30% increase. Now, the next special piece of the service is something I've been looking forward to sharing with you because in life, anytime you can get an advantage over your competition, you should always try and do it. And I found a way here that is going to get you an advantage over any competitors you have in your local area for the services you're providing. Now, authority is a huge thing and it gives people a comfort level. When they see that you're affiliated with big names, it gives them that little bit of a comfort level and it gives you an edge over your competition. So part of the service is going to be, I'm going to get you quoted on the CBS News, the Fox, NBC and ABC affiliate sites. And that is going to allow you, now it's not so much the quote that's important, it's what being quoted on all four of their affiliate sites is going to allow you to do. It's going to allow you to use this image here on all of your marketing services. So you can use it on your business cards, you can use it on your brochures, you can use it on your website, you can use it everywhere. And when people see this, it gives them a comfort factor that they're dealing with someone serious here and that this is a reputable company and therefore I should trust them because you've now added a level of authority and this is going to help you bring in more business. Now I'm going to leave it at that for now. I was going to sell this as a separate service because it's that valuable. But then I thought, if I'm going to look after my clients, then I want you to have everything that's in my arsenal. And so I've included it in here. And I said I'd look after you and I will look after you. So that's that one, guys. Now, the final and last component of this service here that I'm putting together is reciprocity ideas and tools. Now, this isn't a major component like the rest of them are, but it's still something that I value and I think it's very important for business. And I think it's something that gets overlooked a lot. Businesses are no longer set apart by what they sell, but by how they appreciate their customers and their prospects. And I'll give you an example of reciprocity at work. The whole philosophy behind reciprocity is when you give something to somebody, they feel there's an obligation for them to give you something back. And it works everywhere, in every walk of life, but we're not doing enough of it in our businesses. I'll give you an example of a restaurant. This is actually true. A waiter in a restaurant, and you can check this out the next time you're in a restaurant, but let's say a waiter in a restaurant comes down to you with the bill, and he doesn't have a little sweet, a peppermint sweet for you. Then he typically gets about an 8% tip. If he comes down and he places the plate there with your bill on it, and there's a peppermint sweet on it, he typically gets a 10% tip. And if he walks away and comes back and he places another peppermint sweet on the plate and says, this is an extra sweet for you because you've been nice customers, his tip rate goes up to 14%. And that's not me making up these numbers. That's a fact from the industry. So that just goes to prove, right, that when we give little things, we get a lot back. And I suppose what I'd like to say to you is we need to start incorporating some of this more into our business and take a look at, how we're doing things because it can make a huge difference. I'll give you another example here. You could place an ad in a paper in your town and that ad could cost you 500 quid. And you may not even get 2 or 3 inquiries from that ad, right? On the other hand, you could do 500 personalized postcards for the exact same amount of money. And when people see that you've gone to the trouble of actually personalizing a card for them and calling them by their first name and treating them like they actually mean something to your business, then that automatically sets triggers off and it sets you apart from any of your competitors. And that's why we want to do more of this stuff in our businesses. And it's homing in on the science of, I'm not really good at sciences, but it's a psychological thing. And everybody loves to get something in the post. Everybody loves to get a gift. Everybody loves to get something that makes them feel important. And it looks like that you personally went out of your way to send them something of value. And that's what we need to do more of. And I've got some ideas and some tools that I'll share with you as well once we start working with each other that's going to improve this part of your business for you as well. So I'll just leave it at that for today, guys. So I just want to do a quick summary of what we talked about. The components of the service, just to summarize here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look after your online presence and project manage that for you. So if you're using any internet marketers or you need any internet marketing services outside of this service, then I look after all that for you, and you don't need to deal with that headache yourself. The second thing here is we're going to implement your viral marketing platform, and we're going to implement your mobile marketing platform that we've developed for you. Now, the other thing underneath here is I'm also going to build you an iPhone app, and I'm going to build you an Android app, and that's a value of 7,000, and I'm going to do both of those for free for you. The next thing under here is I'm also going to include an authority package for you. And the last thing here, which we've just talked about, is your reciprocity package. And I'm going to include some tools and ideas for that as well. So that's it in a nutshell, guys. I hope you can see the value of this service, and I hope you can see how different this is to most of the rubbish that you get pitched on a daily basis. And the one thing I want to say to you is I will always have your back. I'm a very loyal person, so whoever I decide to work with and whoever decides to work with me, I will always have your back, and I will always help you out in your business. And that's something that's really important. I'm not going to be taking on 100 people here. I'm only going to be taking on maybe 10 to 15. So that's the other thing here is if you are interested and you like what I've shared with you, then don't take too much time to get in touch with me, because I've only got a limited number of people that I'm going to be taking on for this service, because there's a lot involved in it, and I want to make sure that I do the best job possible for the people who come on board with me. So we finally reached the end here, and I apologize if I went on a little bit, but I did want to share as much as I could with you today. And all that's left for me now is to say a big thank you for taking the time to look at this video today. And I hope you got something out of it, and I hope that I've given you some hope for the future and to take that big headache away from you. I'd be delighted to do it. And so if you want to get in touch with me, you can call me on the number below, and if you leave your details, I will get back to you within 24 hours. Or alternatively, I'm including my personal email here, so you can email me if you prefer. And I look forward to talking to you about your business and how I can help you move your business forward by building a much better online presence and taking away the hassle of dealing with all the internet marketing stuff yourself. So this is Brian saying thank you very much, and I look forward to talking to you. Bye bye for now.